So the breaking news today, Sharad Pawar's resignation has been rejected by the NCP committee, which was supposed to accept his resignation. Now what does this mean? What this means is if Sharad Pawar accepts what the committee's recommendation is and pull back his resignation, which means Sharad Pawar never wanted to resign. All this was part of a strategy. But if Sharad Pawar puts his foot down, which he very well can, because a committee saying that he cannot resign doesn't make him, to pull back, or doesn't force him to pull back, or he is under no legal obligation to pull back, or even no NCP constitution obligation to pull back his resignation. ऐसा कोई NCP के constitution में भी नहीं है. So he can very well say, नहीं, whatever here you guys decide, I'm going. So if that happens, then his resignation was real. So that is what I will conclude question number 1. Question number 2, what happens to the opposition if Sharad Pawar resigns? Like Stalin says, Stalin has urged Sharad Pawar to take back his resignation. Now, yes, opposition, there will be a dent on the opposition unity and the opposition. Because all said and done, the most important element, the person who can glue the opposition together, knit the opposition together, is Sharad Pawar. He can do it the best, because like one always says, Sharad Pawar is the only political leader in this country who has absolutely no enemies. He has no enemies. He is as friendly to Modi as he is with Rahul Gandhi, as he is with Mamata Banerjee, as like we see he is with Stalin, as he was with Mulayam Singh Yadav once upon a time, and now with his son Akhilesh Yadav, as he was with Lalu Prasad Yadav and his son Tejasvi Yadav. So he is one person no political party in this country can say no to, and he is one person that any political party, any political leader will give a heed to. He has that kind of respect. So yes, there will be a dent to the opposition unity. Point number 2. Question number 3. Will Sharad Pawar join, or Sharad Pawar or NCP would like to align with Bharatiya Janata Party? Is Sharad Pawar doing all this so that NCP aligns with Bharatiya Janata Party so that his political party is safe? Because today, of course, there is the overwhelming, aura, overwhelming strength, overwhelming power of Bharatiya Janata Party. So is he trying to align his party with Bharatiya Janata Party so that the party is safe? I will tell you what I understand about Maharashtra politics, and what I understand about Pawar, and what I understand about NCP in Maharashtra. Number 1, Maharashtra politics. The people who are aligned with NCP are people who are against the Bharatiya Janata Party. It is the secular vote, the minority vote, that is aligned with NCP. And the proof of it is that Western Maharashtra is the stronghold of NCP. And Western Maharashtra has always been a region which has voted for, which has stood for secular parties. Point number 1. What happens if he aligns with a Bharatiya Janata Party? A lot of voters of his from Western Maharashtra, I am not saying therefore all the voters, but a lot of voters from him from Western Maharashtra, where even Baramati is part of Western Maharashtra, let me tell you, a lot of voters may erode from him and go to their original party, that was Congress Party. So a lot of anti-BJP votes which are with him currently will erode and go to Congress Party. So him joining Bharatiya Janata Party will make Congress Party more powerful in Maharashtra. This is bound to happen. Now the question you may ask is, if that was the case, then why did 40 out of 48 seats of Lok Sabha vote for Bharatiya Janata Party? Why did that happen? I mean Bharatiya Janata Party and his allies. Why did that happen? Very simple. At that point in time, there was Tina factor. There is no alternative factor. It was Modi and Modi alone. There was no alternative for Modi. So Maharashtra voted for Modi. Maharashtra voted for a stable government. Maharashtra voted for development. Maharashtra voted for the Modi model. So somewhere down the line, that is why they voted for Modi, and that is why Lok Sabha went for Modi. But at the same time, 2 months after that, the mandate given for the assembly elections in Maharashtra was all scattered. Today, the scene is, if Bharatiya Janata Party and NCP form an alliance, the resultant could be that somewhere the anti-BJP vote could directly go to Congress. Congress will become powerful. That is point number 2. The last question. The question of safeguarding his daughter's interest and safeguarding his party's interest and aligning with Bharatiya Janata Party, which is currently prevailing. See, the point is, Bharatiya Janata Party is known for gobbling the parties that have aligned with him. Look at what happened to Shiva Sena. Look at what happened to Shiva Sena. Now, till such time that Sharad Pawar is prevailing, Sharad Pawar is prevailing. He has control over NCP. Imagine the day Sharad Pawar does not lead NCP. Imagine the day Sharad Pawar doesn't have the clout on NCP like he has today. Sharad Pawar is also ailing. Sharad Pawar is also sick. Imagine if he is not very active. What happens then? What happens then is NCP becomes a party without a strong leader. And when you have a party without a strong leader, do you think Bharatiya Janata Party is going to let that party be as is? Do you think Bharatiya Janata Party will not gobble up the party and then, maybe throw the leaders, whoever they are, on the side and take the party with them? Like what happened with Shiva Sena? Do you think that Sharad Pawar is not mindful of this? So, to my mind, Sharad Pawar aligning with Bharatiya Janata Party may not be something that he would do. This is what I think. Sharad Pawar, of course, like everybody says and like the world knows, Sharad Pawar has always a strategy of his own. He is unpredictable. His decisions are very unique to himself. So, he may do whatever he thinks is right, but this is what I understand about Sharad Pawar, about his resignation, about Sharad Pawar joining Bharatiya Janata Party. This is my point of view. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.